A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant political development, the French National Assembly has voted to reintroduce a suspension of the controversial 2023 pension reform within the Social Security budget. This decision comes amidst intense debates and a backdrop of economic uncertainty, as the Assembly prepares for further discussions on the budget's expenditures and overall implications for the country's social welfare system. The vote, which saw 162 deputies in favor and 75 against, reflects a growing concern among lawmakers regarding the financial health of the Social Security system, particularly in light of rising deficits projected for the coming years. As the Assembly continues to deliberate, the focus has shifted to the crucial articles concerning health insurance spending, with Health Minister Stephanie Rist announcing her intention to propose an amendment that would increase spending targets by 3%. This proposal comes after widespread criticism of previous targets deemed insufficient to meet the needs of the healthcare system. The ongoing discussions are expected to culminate in a decisive vote on the entire budget text, with many lawmakers expressing uncertainty about the outcome. Key figures in the government have indicated that the estimated deficit for Social Security could reach €22.5 billion by 2026, a figure that exceeds the government's original target of €20 billion. This estimate does not account for additional financial burdens introduced by the suspension of the pension reform, which is predicted to cost an additional €300 million in 2026. Critics, including Frédéric Vallotuz, president of the Horizon Social Affairs Committee, have voiced concerns that the current trajectory is unsustainable, warning that the system is accruing more expenses while generating fewer revenues. In parallel, the Senate is advancing its examination of the state budget, focusing on expenditures after successfully passing the revenue section. A notable development from the Assembly's recent session is the re-establishment of a parental leave policy, which is set to take effect on January 1, 2026, rather than the previously proposed 2027. This new leave policy, announced by President Emmanuel Macron, aims to address declining birth rates and will provide parents with the option of taking 1 or 2 months of leave, with compensation set at 70% of net salary for the first month and 60% for the second. The debate surrounding the timing of this policy has been contentious, with many deputies advocating for its swift implementation in response to public demand. The Assembly's decision to restore the earlier timeline reflects a commitment to address the needs of future parents, despite government concerns about technical constraints delaying its rollout. Additionally, the Assembly has voted to establish a limit on the duration of sick leave, setting a maximum of 1 month for initial prescriptions and 2 months for renewals, although exceptions can be made based on individual patient circumstances. This measure has been met with resistance from some senators who argue that such limitations could strain an already fragile healthcare access system. As the legislative process unfolds, various political factions are voicing their opinions on the proposed reforms. While some left-wing parties have criticized the measures as insufficient, others within the government coalition have emphasized the need for compromise to ensure the stability of the Social Security system. The upcoming vote on the overall budget will be a critical moment for the government as it seeks to navigate these complex issues amidst a backdrop of economic challenges and public scrutiny. The political landscape remains dynamic, with ongoing negotiations and debates expected to shape the future of France's social welfare policies. As lawmakers prepare for the next steps, the implications of these decisions will resonate across the nation, impacting millions of citizens who rely on the Social Security system for their health and financial well-being. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.